I heard Bethany wake up.
Oh, good morning, my precious. Ooh.
Have you heard out from hospital?
No, I haven't, not yet.
I think she's hungry.
Oh, dear. Better get her some breakfast.
Phone hospital in a minute. Find out how your mummy is. It's quiet without her, isn't it? I'll just have to make twice as much noise. That way you'll think she's here. Be all right, Bethany. Uncle David promises.
When she was born, she was premature. Putting her in an incubator. I told you that.
No.
First, we didn't think she'd survive. Well, doctors didn't think. I knew. I knew she'd survive. She's a fighter.
She still is.
And she's still my child. I want him punished for this, Richard.
Aid.
I want him locked up for this. Have they arrested him yet?
Well, they can't really get involved until they've got proof.
Proof? A 15-year-old girl's life, isn't that proof enough?
Aye.
Martin.
No change then.
She hasn't stirred.
Has the consultant been in this
There's
morning?
been so many people.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Well, she's in good hands. What?
Just thinking what Ivy would have said.
Ivy.
Brian's mum. Sarah's gran. She'd have said she was in God's hands.
Well, that should be right.
She's got to survive, Martin.
Hey. She will. She'll fight her.
That's what I've just said to Richard.
Just like a mum.
I can't eat.
Oh, you didn't eat your tea last night either.
You're still upset, aren't you, about Sarah?
I feel so guilty.
Ken, you have got nothing to feel guilty for.
Well, that wasn't what you said the other day when you wanted me to report it.
Yeah, but you didn't know this was going to happen. You're just as much a victim in all this as...
Who? Sarah? I don't think so.
Look, that lad has been making your life hell for months. Now he's going to get what's coming to him.
Gail was so furious when I saw her.
Well, she was in a terrible state. I mean, look at how we were that time Tracy was in hospital. I mean, you see your child hooked up to all these machines, tubes coming out their mouth, and, well, they just lie there with their eyes shut. No parent should have to see that.
Maybe I should go to the hospital again, see how Sarah is.
Give them space.
Deirdre's right.
I just feel so useless.
Richard, what's happened?
Oh, no, it's all right. No panic. I'll just come back for a shower.
Oh.
You keeping busy?
I couldn't face this long, you know, and the walls were closing in on me just sitting around, so I thought it was best just to keep my mind occupied. Any change?
No.
How's Gail?
Devastated. She can't eat, won't sleep. I just feel useless.
Oh, dear. I've sent David round to his friends. Now, are you hungry? Can I get you omelette, sandwich?
No, I'm fine.
I've got some sausages.
Maybe later.
Does she blame me?
What?
Gail, does she blame me for not looking after Sarah? I mean, letting her go out with that lad instead of looking after Bethany. I mean, she's just a child, Richard.
Nobody's blaming you, Audrey.
Well, I am. I'm blaming me. I think I'm just a stupid, silly old fool. I mean, all I could think of, you know, was myself. When I was 15. And, well, she should be out having fun, shouldn't she? Not stuck lying there attached to a machine.
Hey,
Oh, God.
Hey.
Oh.
Hiya.
Hi, Hayley.
Hiya. Is Dev around?
Yeah, he's in the back. Dev, Hayley wants to see you.
Hello.
Hiya. I've come to see if I could talk to you about the arcade.
No.
Well, I just wanted to
No,
put forward...
not interested.
You're not interested?
That's what I said.
Well, I'm sorry, that's not good enough. There's plenty of people around here who are interested. People who don't want you opening an amusement arcade on the doorsteps.
Amusement arcade?
Look, why don't you go and organise a petition?
How dare you? How dare you push us away like this? We live here. We've got a right to complain when something
Go ahead
happens.
and complain then. But not to me. I don't want to hear. Right? So sign your petitions, write your letters, make your phone calls, but not to me. I'm a businessman. It makes sound business sense to me to open arcade. Sound business sense. What am I doing? What am I doing? No. I don't need to justify myself to you.
Hi, Mrs. Platt. Sorry, Mrs. Hillman. How's Sarah?
She's still unconscious.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing here?
Well, I wanted to see how she was, and they wouldn't say anything when I phoned up, so I thought I'd come down.
It's very sweet of you.
It means a lot to me.
You're a good friend. You always have been.
No, I haven't. I could have done more to stop her seeing Aiden. She was my girlfriend, and I just let him steal her.
He's a nasty piece of work.
Sarah likes him.
You think Aid was driving the car?
Don't you?
He's gonna pay for this. I best get back to her. Thanks for coming.
Would it be all right if I stayed? I've got a book. I could just wait out here.
Oh, I don't know.
Please, I'd like to stay just for a bit, in case there's any change.
Well, if you want. I mean, have you nothing else to do today?
Not really.
If you're sure. I'll see you later.
There you go, love.
I've never really been in an arcade. I don't see how they can be as evil as people are making out. What do you think? Curly,
Oh, sorry, miles away.
do you want to talk about it?
Can I tell you something in confidence?
Of course you can.
I'm dying to tell somebody. It's Emma. She wants another baby.
Does she? Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I suppose it is, but, well, it's not as simple as that.
Isn't it?
No. It's all down to the timing. You see, I just don't think I'm ready for another child yet. I mean, I think I want another child. Yeah, but not yet.
Excuse me, are you Maria?
Yeah?
I've got a message for you.
Message? Who from?
From me. Stay away from my boyfriend! You're a lousy cat! Here's my boyfriend!
What's going on? Keep her away from there! Right, that's enough!
I hadn't even started yet.
Oh, yes, you started and you finished, lady.
Are you mad? I don't even know your boyfriend! You were in Venice last night, weren't you?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, you were seen snogging my boyfriend.
What, Chris, he's your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know.
We're gonna get married.
Well, he didn't act like he was getting married last night.
Okay, right, you stinky piece now! Get out before I chuck you out!
We're gonna get married. What? I didn't know he was a boyfriend.
I don't suppose you thought to ask, did you? Now get in the back and sort yourself out.
Great floor show.
I had the police round my house.
When?
This morning asking if I knew out.
What'd you say?
That I didn't know out.
Good.
Don't think they believe me, though. I know I wouldn't believe me. I mean, I'm gonna be her best mate, but I'm not, though, am I? I've not even been able to see her.
You could go again. See how she is. I'd like to know.
Yeah, well, you go then. That Richard really laid into me, and I'm not up for facing him or her mum. They really hate me.
Yeah, well, they're not big fans of mine either.
Yeah, well, at least I never nearly killed the daughter.
It was an accident. I'd never do anything to hurt Sarah.
Yeah, well, you did enough because she's lying in hospital because of you.
Thanks for reminding me. Just remember you were the one who were in Barlow's car with me. Tell the police, and I'll dump you right in it.
Look, you don't frighten me, Aid. Yeah, fair enough, I would be in a lot of trouble, but nowhere near the amount of trouble that you're in. Look at you. You're scared, aren't you? Well, don't worry, I'll keep quiet. But I'm warning you, if Sarah doesn't pull through this, I'll make sure everybody knows who was driving that car.
She needs a rest. She's at breaking point.
I've tried to get her to go home, she won't listen.
Yeah, but Sarah could be here for days, weeks.
It's the waiting.
Yeah. She'd feel better if she went for a shower, had some sleep.
Well, she says she can't sleep.
Well, she's got to at some point.
Gail,
She looks so young.
Martin agrees with me. You know, you should get some rest.
No, I'm fine.
No, you're not.
I'm not leaving her.
Gail, you're exhausted. Now, I know you want to stay, but unless you get some rest, you're going to be no help to Sarah when she comes round.
Won't I?
No, you won't. And she'll need you more then, because she'll be confused and anxious, and she'll need you reassuring her. And there's no way you can do that if you carry on like this. Look, she'll be fine with the nurses. I'm here. Todd's here.
Is Todd still here?
Yeah.
Look, if nothing else, just go and have a shower and change some clothes. You'll feel much better.
Martin's right.
A shower?
Well, maybe a little rest.
Okay. But not for long.
Not for long.
Right, OK. Good. I'll go and get a few things sorted, and I'll come back and I'll sit with her, OK?
Could I sit with her until you get back?
I don't know about that, Todd.
I think Sarah would like that.
Right, OK. All right, I'll have a word with the nurses.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, apparently she still hasn't regained consciousness.
Look, tell me straight. If I'd reported my suspicions earlier about Aiden taking my car, could I have stopped this?
Oh, I don't know, Ken. We might have been able to talk to Aid before the accident, we might not, but there's no point in blaming yourself.
Well, I can't help that, I'm afraid. I tried so hard with the lad.
Well, until we can talk to Sarah, we've got no proof that Aid was anywhere near the car at the time of the crash. He's denying it, and the witness didn't get a good look. We're examining for fibres, but... Oh, Ken, I'm sorry, I've got to go.
No, thanks for your time.
You'd be a teacher, eh? I thought being a copper was bad enough.
Try being a shopkeeper.
What? So you can earn enough money to open arcades to get more teenagers into trouble?
Oh, and you're asking as a policewoman or as a mother?
As someone with morals. You want to come round Weatherfield with me one night, see the world through my eyes? There's kids out there stealing money to put in the machines like the ones you'll be installing. Old women getting mugged for a few coins and then kids being thrown out by the parents so they have to sleep rough. But don't worry about any of that, Dev. As long as you're making a profit.
£8.30, please.
Forget it. I'd rather starve than buy anything off you right now. There you go, love.
You all right after that girl's visit?
Oh, yeah, I can handle her sort.
Bit of a minefield, isn't it, dating?
Dating? Who's dating? I'm just having a good time. Finished with all that falling in love stuff.
Oh, that's sad.
Is it? I was in love with Tyrone, and look what happened there. I ran off with Fizz. And then I thought I was in love with Nick, and...
He wasn't the right one either.
Well, no, he probably was. But it was just different over there. He had to work all the time, and I was just stuck in the flat. I mean, his mates weren't very interested in me. Just got bored.
Yeah, I know what that's like. I lived in Morocco for a while with my husband Sam here. At least you knew what the Canadians were talking about.
I just used to sit indoors waiting for Nick to get home. I mean, at first it was dead exciting, but that didn't last long.
At least you've tried. At least you've travelled a bit further than the Red Wreck. I mean, there's plenty who haven't.
Yeah, from now on I intend to see a lot more of the world. And I'm going to have a laugh along the way.
With other girls' boyfriends.
Do me a favour, Deirdre. No lectures.
Oh, listen, love, I'm the last one to lecture you. It's just, well, you remind me of me when I was your age. I just wouldn't like to see you get hurt the way I've been hurt over the years.
I can take care of myself.
Yeah, of course you can.
Your future mother-in-law reckons a reminder of her at my age. How depressing is that?
Hey, less of the mother-in-law bit.
Yeah, well, she would be if you married Pete, wouldn't she?
Well, you'd have to propose to me first.
Oh, you could ask him.
Oh, no, love. I want bended knee and a diamond ring before I agree to out like that. You got to start as you mean to go on. Yes, love.
Can Maria serve me, please?
Maria, you are in demand today.
Hiya. Placed any more bets recently, then?
A couple. You?
Well, I'm waiting for my next tip, aren't I?
Yeah, well, I can give you one tonight if you're interested. Only if I'm doing something for you, then, well, you'll have to do something for me.
Oh, aye?
Yeah. Let me take you out to dinner, somewhere nice and quiet, where we can get to know each other a bit better.
Well, as it happens, tonight's my night off. But I was seeing someone. His lass, eh?
My game.
I was meant to go to Oxford today. Just for a look round. Mum packed me sandwiches and everything. Hey, you'll have lost weight, won't you? When you come round. That'll please you. It's a nice day out. We had 4 loads of kids knocking at the door last night for trick or treat. And there's days yet to Halloween. I'll tell you what. We'll have to go to a big firework display. We normally got one in the park. Mum's never been one for fireworks in the yard. She's always scared we'll get burnt. Sarah.
Look, I reckon they're going to think it's odd if you don't go and ask after her. You're meant to be a boyfriend, you know.
Yeah, well, according to you, they all know I was driving. I'm going nowhere near that hospital.
What, and you think by this they're going to start suspecting you? Just by putting a card through the letterbox?
I don't know. I didn't mean for it to happen. It was an accident. I do care for you, you know. I care a lot.
You know, if Sarah dies, you'll be put up for murder.
No, I won't. All I'm guilty of is taking that car and running away from an accident. Hey, there's a grand. Fuck.
Oh, are you fit?
I feel much better. Oh, good. Look, I'll come over later.
Send her our love.
I will.
I don't believe it. Critchley!
Richard!
I'm gonna get you, Critchley! Get off me! I warned you. I told you if you harmed her, I'd put you in hospital. I warned you and you didn't listen. It wasn't me! Liar! I warned you. You didn't listen, did you? I'm gonna kill you.
Richard, no! Please!
You're not getting away with it!
Let's let the police deal with it! I don't want you getting in trouble because if it's not worth
Put that girl in hospital!
Richard, no! Please! Let's just get to the hospital.
Get out of the way! Get off me!
You don't care. You really don't care. You really don't
Leave
care.
me alone.
I'll leave you alone. We're not finished with you.
No, stop!
My
Stop! It's not worth it!
My daughter's fighting for her life.
No!
Because of you.
No!
My baby! Yes.
Stop!
I hate
It's
it.
enough!
I
It's
hate
all right.
it.
It's all right. It's all right.
He's asleep. I've just been watching him. Oh, I can't stop thinking about Sarah Platt.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, putting aside the fact that she's only 15, if she dies, she leaves a 2-year-old without a mother. That's terrible.
Yeah, well, these things happen all the time, don't they? I mean, it's you that has to hear the tragic stories.
Yeah, I know. Just makes me want to take stock of my priorities.
What do you mean?
Whether we have another baby or not, I can't help thinking I should be spending more time with the family. I mean, Norman, I could get called out to robbery in progress and be killed. I don't want Ben to remember me as a woman who was always rushing out the house.
You've got a very demanding job.
I want another baby, Norman. I want one more than I want promotion.
Yeah, I know. Look, can you just give me some time, eh? To think about it. I don't want to go rushing into something that I might end up regretting later on. Okay.
Better just rinse this out.
Remember when we went bowling? And you got all them strikes? 3 in a row. And you were so excited you kept jumping up and down, you got a nosebleed. I do love you, Sarah. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I've loved you for so long. I've tried to let go of your life. I thought if I studied hard and concentrated on getting into a good uni, I'd get over you. But I haven't. I don't think I ever will. You're the most... Sarah, can you hear me? Sarah, can you hear me? Nurse! Nurse! I saw them. They were open. Look, she's opening them again. That's it, come on.
She can hear me. Oh, God, thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you.